drowning in my dreams. They say you can't drown in a dream, but when I woke up coughing up seawater and found fistfuls of wet sand tangled in my sheets, I knew something wasn't right. I've always been a sleepwalker, but last night was different. The taste of salt lingered on my tongue, and my chest ached like I'd been dragged under. The scariest part? My apartment is miles from the nearest beach. I tried to brush it off, but when I noticed tiny crab tracks across my pillow, panic started to set in. I spent the day in a daze, replaying flickers of memory, a moonlit shoreline, my feet sinking into cold, shifting sand, and the pull of the tide dragging me deeper with every step. My phone was full of blurry photos, blacker than midnight, streaked with something pale and glistening. I couldn't remember taking them, but the timestamps matched the hours I should have been asleep. My roommates joked that I brought the beach back with me, but their laughter faded when they saw the red welt circling my ankles, like something had wrapped around them and refused to let go. That night, I locked every window and door, determined to stay put. I even set up a camera beside my bed, just to prove to myself that I wasn't losing my mind. But sleep came fast and heavy, and I felt myself sinking again. This time, the water was colder, thicker, pulling me down with a force I couldn't resist. I woke gasping, sprawled on the bathroom floor, my hair soaked, sand caked in my mouth. The camera footage was worse, a shadowy figure standing at the foot of my bed, its body rippling like the surface of a disturbed pond, watching me until I stood and followed out of frame. The next morning, I found a trail of seaweed leading from my bed to the shower, and a faint outline of web footprints pressed into the tile. I haven't slept since. Every time I close my eyes, I hear the roar of the ocean inside my head, and something cold and wet brushes my toes. They say you can't drown in a dream, but I know now, some nightmares don't end when you wake up. And whatever followed me home from the water, it's still waiting, just out of sight, for me to close my eyes again.